Welcome. In the early days of the automobile, the landscape of engineering was a chaotic and brilliant frontier of experimentation. Amidst this innovation, one vehicle emerged that did not just participate in the race, it defined the racetrack itself. Today, we take a deep dive into the 1891 Panhard and Levassor Type 2. While its name may not be as famous as others, its contribution was monumental. We will explore its revolutionary System Panhard, a drivetrain layout that became the undisputed industry standard for over 70 years, fundamentally shaping the very blueprint of the modern car. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to fully comprehend the impact of this pioneering vehicle. First, you will be able to identify the key innovation of the 1891 Panhard and Levassor Type 2, known as the System Panhard. Second, you will learn to describe the core engineering principles behind this revolutionary front-engine rear-wheel drive layout. Third, you will understand the specific technical components, like the Daimler V-twin engine and transmission assembly, that made this system work. And finally, you will be prepared to explain the lasting legacy of the System Panhard and how it established the foundational architecture for automotive design for over 7 decades. Let's begin. The Panhard and Levassor Type 2 was the product of the visionary minds of its creators, René Panhard and Émile Levassor. Introduced in 1891, it represented a profound conceptual leap. Émile Levassor, in particular, advocated for a radical new arrangement. He proposed placing the engine at the front of the vehicle, driving the rear wheels through a gearbox. This layout, which would come to be known as the System Panhard, was a stark departure from the rear or mid-engined designs common at the time. The benefits were immediate and substantial. It provided far superior weight distribution, which led to a more stable and predictable driving experience. Furthermore, placing the engine at the front allowed for significantly improved air cooling. While production numbers were modest, as was typical for the era of bespoke craftsmanship, each car was a testament to this new, more logical approach to automotive design. It was not just an improvement, it was a reimagining of what a car could be. At the core of the Type 2's innovation was its powertrain. The vehicle was equipped with a Daimler V-twin engine, producing around 3.5 horsepower. While this figure seems minuscule today, it was quite significant for the period, enabling the car to achieve groundbreaking speeds. The engine was positioned longitudinally, meaning it was oriented front to back, right behind the radiator. This power was transferred through a revolutionary assembly of components. First, a clutch was used to engage and disengage the engine from the rest of the drivetrain. This was followed by a manual gearbox offering multiple speeds, providing unprecedented control for the driver. Finally, a shaft drive transmitted the power to a live rear axle. This complete, integrated system, engine at the front, clutch, gearbox, and a drive shaft to the rear wheels, created a robust and refined method for power delivery. This architecture became the very definition of a conventional car. The impact of the Panhard and Levassor Type 2 cannot be overstated. Its System Panhard was nothing short of revolutionary. This front-engine, rear-wheel drive configuration was so superior that it was rapidly adopted by other manufacturers, becoming the dominant layout for automobiles across the globe. Why? It offered better handling, greater passenger comfort by isolating them from engine vibration, and simplified maintenance. Its influence defined the very framework of automotive engineering, setting the stage from early race cars to family sedans. Now, to review what we have learned, let's consider a few questions. First, what was the revolutionary drivetrain layout introduced by this vehicle called? It was the System Panhard. Second, this system became the industry standard for approximately how many years? For over 70 years. The Type 2 did not just compete, it created the rules